Welcome back, people. In this video, we will create a CV where you can list your work experience, except it will not be a Word document, but it will be a website. So to do that, we will be using a table. We will be using only HTML to do this. So we already have a boilerplate HTML. So let's name it CV or my CV. Okay. So let's say you are a freshman straight out of college, or you already worked a job. Whatever it is, if you have your resume as a website, it for sure adds credibility to your work. So I have something here. It's a basic template. Let's say I have educational qualification from 2009 to 13 as a Bachelor of Engineering and 2013 to 15 as Masters in Engineering. And 2013 I had internship with Peers Inspector, 14 to 22 employee, 22 to 23 it's server admin. So of course I'm not a employee at Peers Inspector. It's just that Suits is one of my favorite series that I like. But I will be using these data in my CV and create a heading and name it educational qualification. Yes, that's right. Below this, we are going to create two lines of data, one saying 2009 to 13 is Bachelor of Engineering, in Bachelor's in Engineering, and Master's in Engineering. So now we'll add these two here. So usually without a table, we will be adding it as a paragraph, right? So let's do that first. So let's run this now. So as you can see, there is no structure to this. But we don't want our CV to look like this, isn't it? So what we are going to do is use a table in order to give a particular structure to this content. What I will do here is take this paragraph tag out, and then we have a tag called TR, which stands for table row, and another tag called TD, which stands for table data. What I'm going to do is first put this in one table data, and this in the next. So now we have one row. Let's create the next one. Do the same for work experience as well. But before that, let's add a horizontal rule here. So now let's do the same. Now that we filled all the data, let's save this and run it to see how it looks now. We already saw how it looks without the table. Now let's see how it looks with the table. We missed a table tag at the top of all this. So before creating a table row and a table data, you have to mention that it is a table, right? So we put a table tag here and a closing table tag at the end. So between this, we have table row. Between the table row, we have table data. So a table contains table rows and a row contains table data. You should remember that we do not have table columns here. We always have to fill the data in a horizontal fashion. So now let's run the program, save it. The table closes here. We have to create a new table here, right? We have two tables and I missed one. I missed both. So save this, go back to the browser, refresh it, and you have two tables, one with educational qualification and one with work experience. And we have the line wrong. We'll change that. I'll put this after the table, which makes more sense. Now let's refresh this. Nope, no change. Okay, save this, go back to the website, refresh it. Now we have it. We have the educational qualification listed year-wise, 2009 to 13, 2013 to 15, and there is a small gap in between. And we have work experience, and there is a line in between. 2013, we have internship. 14 to 22, employee. 22 to 23, it's server admin. That's right. We structure the data. As we are using a table, the columns are structured together, so the indentation is the same. That makes it look neater. We can also add header, body, and footer. Let's see how to do that. Go back to VS Code, create a table first, inside which we will create thead, which stands for table head, and tbody, which stands for table body, and tfoot, which stands for table foot. So inside the table head, we can add titles to each of our columns. They will be formatted in bold. So what we will do here is, so inside the table head, we will add th, which stands for table header cell, and the heading will be date here, and the next heading will be work. Now, if you save and refresh, you will have a table header and the font is in bold. But we have to fill the data, right? So we will put all these rows inside the table body. Yeah, now let's save this. What did we miss here? Oh, it's more like it. Yeah, we missed this one. So we will erase this table as well. Also, we don't need a footer as of now. We'll erase that also. Now let's save this. Go back to our website and press refresh. Now, as you can see, there is a header named date and work above our table as our table header. The font is in bold, so this makes the basic structure of the table. Now let's head over to MDN developer docs and look at the attributes for table elements. So we have a set of attributes like BG color, border. BG color stands for background color, border, cell padding, cell spacing, frame, rules, and so on. But what you have to note here is all these attributes are deprecated, which means they are not recommended because we use HTML for the structure. If we want to style it, we can use CSS and use JavaScript for behavior. But styling using HTML is not always recommended. That's why it is deprecated. You can still use it, but using CSS is recommended. So that's all for this video. We will see you in another video. Thank you for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe to Supporting Tech.